Greetings, brothers and sisters. JoJo Magooze had another Gaff, and so did Jen Psaki. So let's start here with Peter Doocy, who's all masked up here, wearing his cloth mask that Dr. Leanna Wynn said don't work, and they're just little more than facial decorations. And he's trying to ask JoJo Magooze something, and JoJo Magooze calls him a son of a bitch.
Questions on inflation, guys? Do you think inflation is a political liability?
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch.
I've done some dumb things, and I'll do dumb things again. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been dumb.
And so there are a couple things there. You know, JoJo Magooze, a Gaff magnet. He has dementia, and he's a dummy. And there was a hot mic. And we put all those things together, things like this are going to happen. JoJo Magooze, things are going to happen. So Peter Doocy, who is no treat himself, said, do you think inflation is a political liability after the midterms? And, you know, that's the kind of question they ask. I mean, it's not an abnormal question. And JoJo Magooze said, it's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch, right? That's what he said, right? And he's saying that like Doocy didn't know it's a liability, right? Like he's being sarcastic, but he's answering the question like, why would you ask such a dumb question? Well, because you don't answer questions, and this is politics, where these, you know, shill reporters, all different shills, like Peter Doocy's a shill for Fox, and the rest of the shills are for, you know, Joe Biden and the Democrats, and Fox is shilling for the Republicans. But they ask questions like this that they know the answer to all the time. Like you're making it sound like, wait, this guy doesn't know that inflation is bad? Boy, this guy, he's pretty clueless. I mean, so it's more than what he said. Like everyone's focusing on the SOB part, right? But what they should be focusing on, why did he say that? Like, does he not know? Was he that clueless? Like, this guy doesn't even know inflation's bad, right? Like, it's just, it's JoJo Magooze all over again.
Do you think inflation is a political liability?
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch.
You've done it again.
And so then there's this. Biden called Peter Doocy to clear the air of their SOB insult. Joe Biden reached out to Peter Doocy on Monday night and cleared the air after calling the Fox News White House correspondent a stupid son of a bitch an hour earlier. Doocy told Sean Hannity that the president called him on the cell phone and told the reporter, it's nothing personal, pal. You called him a stupid son of a bitch after the hot mic blunder in the White House. So these guys are two douchebags. I mean, Peter Doocy's the son of a douche, you know, and Fox News suck. Let's not, you know, forget how bad Fox News sucks. And MSNBC and CNN copied Fox News's model, right? CNN and MSNBC, they were trying to be, you know, somewhat like journalistic and somewhat, you know, more less partisan, and they were getting killed by Fox News. So as soon as Trump rolled in, it was before Trump, but then, you know, it got really bad during Trump. They copied Fox News's business model, which was to go all out and become partisan hacks. So let's not forget how Fox sucked and how, you know, and I'm not a Trumper, I'm not endorsing Trump, but they turned on Trump. I mean, it was pretty brutal the way they turned on Trump. And so Fox News sucks. We're not, you know, minimizing this. It's just that right now Joe Biden sucks worse.
My reaction, Sean, was delayed because, as you can see in that clip, the Biden staff were ushering us out. They were telling us, okay, thank you, time to go. And you can see.
Very unlikable.
Did you hear what the president said about you? I said, no. What did he say? He said he called you a stupid SOB. And I was thinking, I did not hear that. And I went downstairs and I
did not hear that.
Opened up my phone and
He's got his own Gumby dude here. So he's not on Joe Scarbell's level in terms of a Gumby dude. I mean, he's given it, he's given it a good college try. He might get there, right? I mean, he's got the Gumby dude working. He just hasn't gone full Gumby like Joe Scarborough, right? But they're both rocking, a Gumby dude.
he did. And so
He did say it. He did.
he called my cell phone and he said, "It's nothing personal, pal."
It's nothing personal, pal. I would call everybody this SOB.
And
your mom, because he's really talking about your mom, right? He's saying your mom is a female dog.
moving forward, and I made sure to tell him that I'm always going to try to ask something different than what everybody else is asking. And he said, "You've got to." And that's a quote from the president. So
It's a quote from the president, not off the presses here. Then Jen Psaki was on The View, and there was this exchange. One of my viewers sent me this a couple of days ago.
What is going to be attempted out there in communities?
Jen, before I get rid of you, which I'm enjoying you so much today.
Joy Behar is kind of the worst. I mean, they're all the worst. But she's the worst, certainly the worst view lady. And none of them are a treat.
I really am.
I'm enjoying you too.
Thank you.
Thanks
We're
for
enjoying each other. I'm enjoying you. You're enjoying me. We're enjoying each other. Let's talk. Let's joy. Let's joy. So much joy.
having me.
But a little bird told me that you said you might be retired.
Everyone I've ever known whose name is Joy is like depressed and miserable and not a joy, right? You name your kid Joy and like...
resigning the job this year. Say it isn't so. Is it true?
I don't know when I'm leaving. This is an honor and a privilege, and I love working for President Biden.
President Obama? What? What did you say?
Honor and a privilege, and I love working for President Biden. Working for President Biden. Working for President Biden every single day. I love spending time with him, hearing what's on his mind, actually going on the road with him.
Taking a cloth and wiping the drool off his chin. I love all of it.
It's really the best thing possible. I wish everybody could have that experience because he gets
no thanks.
so much joy out of it. No one likes a
joy. She gets joy out of that. So much joy here. She's such a joyful person.
Line more than President Biden.
This is a guy who doesn't know much about anything.
I don't know, but here's the other thing. I have 2 little kids. They're 3 and 6. So a lot of my time, I spend a lot of time here. It's a joy, but I'm also potty training my 3-year-old.
And I gotta go to work, and I gotta change JoJo Magooze diapers. I mean, I'm changing diapers all day and potty training all day.
What must be what?
My 6-year-old is in kindergarten. And
so many problems there. She's juggling so many balls, and her 3 nannies aren't getting the job done.
And I don't want to miss things in their life either. I also think that this is a job where will be a time for a new face at a certain point in time. And I don't know when that is going to be, but Jen, it's a pleasure every day.
Jen, we like the experience of having Joe Biden here in person too. So tell the president.
It's just great. He's such a, he's not a snoozler or a groper. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He doesn't call people sons of bitches. He's just a treat. He's just a rare treat.
We're really looking forward to having him at the studio. Whenever the COVID allows it.
Whenever COVID allows it, or Omicron, or, whatever I don't know, whatever it is. His dementia, that's playing a factor.
He's going to want to come tomorrow. I don't know, whenever you're ready.
Anyway, I hope you keep the job.
Just so much love in this wonderful journalistic integrity. Look at the love here. They're sharing the joy. All right, so just on a side note, in my video, I think yesterday, I talked about how there is this Facebook's freaking aggressive messenger, which sucks. I mean, I get so many messages from people. Otherwise, I would get rid of it. And then I think it works the same way on Instagram as well. But there is this auto message where it says, "Tell me more about yourself." And I get that repeatedly from people, and I know it's, a bot or whatever, but I guess people were getting it from me. And I didn't realize because I didn't see it on my end. And I don't know how to get rid of it. Again, please don't tell me stuff that's not useful. If you have something useful to say that, where I can find out how to get rid of that. I don't have Messenger on my phone. I don't have Facebook on my phone. So this is just in the browser that I use on my laptop, and 2 different browsers, one for my Pockets of the Future Facebook, which I've complained about before. They've separated these things, and one for my Paul Romano personal Facebook, right? And so if you're getting messages like that from me, I don't know about it because it's some auto message, and this person left a comment, and I remember the comment because the person started to say where they lived, and they started to say things that I didn't ask for, and I meant to ask at the time, but I got busy, I forgot about it. But I got a number of messages that seemed to be people responding to the question. Like people wrote me like long paragraphs of stuff. Well, as long as you asked, and I didn't ask anything. They were like, as long as you asked, let me tell you my life story. Like I said, I don't want to know the answer to the question. Tell me more about yourself, or the statement, because I want to know less. Like I just am overwhelmed that people send me too much information about themselves anyway, right? And so, if anybody knows how to get rid of that on Messenger, because I don't think it's on my personal account. I don't think I get those kind of responses on my personal account, but I've had other people send me personal messages on my, Paul Romano account. And then I have the page message for my Pockets of the Future account. And that's the one where, this auto message is being sent, and I don't know, how to get rid of it. And so I looked, I searched on, I Googled it, and there wasn't anything helpful. I got another little glitch I have to get rid of with Adobe Audition, where this pop-up menu keeps on opening up. When I go to do a voiceover, the pop-up menu on my Adobe Audition says, you're about to switch microphone preferences or something like that. And it happens all day. So every time I do one of these voiceover things, I'm not the voiceover, but I do the screen grab with ScreenFlow. It pops up and it just sucks. It's annoying. And I have to go and, I got to click out of it in Adobe Audition. So I got like a couple of these glitchy things, and, the kind of things that just suck my energy dry. They're small things, but, you just do them over and over again, and it becomes repetitive. But anyways, if you do have something to say about the Facebook Messenger that is the actual, will help me get rid of that, leave a comment. But otherwise, it's just, again, wasting my time when people, give me directions and they don't know where they're going themselves, right? People try to come up with solutions. Well, I heard this thing or whatever, no. If either you have the technological ability and you know exactly how to, get rid of that or whatever, then, please tell me. Otherwise, don't comment about it or whatever. Don't give me information that is just going to waste my time, please. But anyways, the Biden administration's falling apart. They're just Gaff Central now. And of course it is. It was going to end, like we knew it was going to end like this. Everybody knew. They just wanted to get rid of Trump, and then they'd figure things out later. And, they're not figuring them out. I mean, that's, we can all see that. Only spirituality will save this world. It's Paul Romano, definitely important for the apocalypse and the ascension. Everyone have a blessed day and be grateful.